Alrighty, let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about revenge on your affair partner. So if you don't know me, my name is Kate London and I am an affair recovery coach, helping women that are in relationships with married men create the change that you're so badly seeking. And one of the things that continues to pop up in my conversations with women is the need to seek revenge. Anger, frustration. We all have different emotions that come up when we are going through pain and often going through breakup. So if you're going through a breakup with your affair partner, it is essentially a breakup. Yes, you weren't maybe technically in a relationship with him, but you were in a relationship, you were in a connection. And if you are going through a breakup right now and feeling the feelings of revenge, that is completely natural. It's completely natural to feel this need for them to feel the pain that you are experiencing. But ultimately, you know that this emotion, this strategy is not going to serve you in the long run. You putting your emotion on them in hopes that it will make you feel better is not going to create the change that you want in the long run. So what we want to do is we want to learn, how do we navigate this emotion of revenge and how do we shift it so it's more an empowering emotion? Because the truth is, when we are going through these emotions, essentially we are investing our energy into him. We are attaching our energetic force, our energetic field to him. And if you imagine that energy comes through us, it is on us, we are energy and they are too. Every time that we are thinking about them, we have these energetic cords that are attaching to them. And the more that we think of the situation that we are going through, the more that we are investing emotional energy into them, we are giving our power away to him. We are fueling him with that energy and losing it ourselves. So what we want to do here is learn how to cut those energetic cords so we can essentially get our power back and feel whole again. So one of the processes to help you do this is, one, literally just imagine yourself cutting those energetic cords. Imagine there's a cord, close your eyes and go through a meditation process. If you're not fully into meditation and all these things, it can feel a bit woo-woo and a bit crazy and spiritual, but trust me, it is so empowering. So if you go into a meditation, sit down and imagine all this emotional energy draining out of your body like a hole leaking. And what we want to do is we want to cut those energetic cords so that we can now send him his energy and take back ours. It's a very empowering process, and just that visualization alone will take back so much of your power. The second thing that we want to do is we want to tune into the stories that we're telling about ourselves. If we're wanting to seek revenge, we're obviously telling ourselves a story that is saying that he has done us wrong, that he is not feeling the emotions, that maybe he is careless or doesn't care about this situation. And when we are playing out a story in our mind that may or may not necessarily be true, that can create emotion in our body. So what we want to do is we want to tune in and ask ourselves, is the story that I am telling myself about this situation causing a reaction in my body that is going to serve me and get me into an empowering state or disempowering state? You ultimately get to choose the stories that you create in your body. And if we're wanting to seek revenge, if we feel that he has done us wrong, then we're naturally going to want to feel this pain and have this need for him to feel the pain that we're going through. So we want to rewrite the stories that we are telling ourselves about this situation. The truth is, we are all animals at our core. We all are wanting to protect ourselves. And one of the ways that you could see that right now is if you are feeling revenge, that is because you're wanting to protect yourself. We are all survival creatures at our core. And when we are challenged, then that inner child, that sometimes childish version of ourselves, comes to the surface. And so that might be happening in your affair partner's life as well. And it's just really helpful to get perspective on sometimes we operate as children when we are challenged. And the truth is, if he had more resourcefulness to know how to cope with such a situation, then he would be more resourceful. So if the situation that you're going through feels messy right now, it's often because you or him or both of you together don't have the tools to know how to navigate this in a smoother, more possible way. So just creating some perspective around the situation that you're going through so that you can have empathy. The next thing that will happen, and the reason why you may want to feel revenge, is because you have invested your emotion, your time. If you hear someone out there, it's because someone is cutting hedges. But essentially, one of the reasons why you may want to seek revenge to your affair partner is because you have invested so much of your emotion, so much of your time, even created pictures of how the future may unfold, evolve, both of those words, into this situation. And when it doesn't play out, then we have this situation of loss. And so it's natural for when those situations didn't unfold, for you to be angry at yourself for investing so much of your time and energy. So really tune in, is the revenge that you're seeking on him actually emotional pain on yourself for trusting the situation, for investing so much of you, your time, your effort, your energy into a situation that hasn't played out in the best way that you possibly wanted it to go? So really tuning into that can be super helpful. And the last thing that I want to offer is to seek the gift, seek the opportunity. And you may say, Kate, I have heard you say this so many times. And there is a reason why I say it so many times, is because there is so much power in where your focus is going. Where is it going? Is it focusing on the loss? Is it focusing on where they have done you wrong? Or is it focusing on the opportunity, the gift in such a situation? And when we are challenged beyond measure, which is what you're feeling right now, challenged beyond anything that you may have ever felt, it's natural to find the loss, to want to seek revenge. But if we can start directing, moving our focus to, where is this an opportunity? Where is this door closing in my life actually opening me up to new opportunities? If you start intentionally asking yourself those questions, then it will naturally direct your focus into a more empowering way. And when our focus is seeking opportunities, it will change the emotional feelings, the emotional state that you feel in your body as well. So I leave you with those: cord cutting, your focus. Leave you with those 2 tips, and I hope that helps with you feeling the emotion of revenge. Notice when you're going through a breakup, you're going to feel a whole range of emotions, and they're going to change throughout the day, throughout the weeks. That's completely natural. Have empathy, patience, and peace with yourself, and you will be able to get through this situation. Bye for now.